dude right here. People ask me, like, Sundance, who do you watch sometimes? And I've outlined a few of the people whose books I have read or watched on social media, that sort of thing. And this is another one of them. This is a dude named Grant Cardone. I got a couple of his hard copy books here. There's the 10X Rules. This one is Great Seller, Be Sold. This dude puts out a ton of material on YouTube and Insta and probably everything else that is out there, because he is freaking like 185 billion gazillion miles per hour, and he does it all the time somehow. Here's the best thing about Grant. So I've read his books, I've listened to his audiobooks, he does them himself, it's great, he's got wonderful energy, the guy is go, go, go. That might be the best thing about him, besides his swagger. So I don't always agree with everything this dude says, but he says everything with like full force, 100%. When this guy makes a mistake, like he makes it 100%. More than that. He'll tell you he makes a mistake at 1,000% rate because he is fully committed. So being fully committed to something means you're all in. It means you're going to give it your all. It means you're not hedging your bets. There is no plan B. So and this is the kind of a career where you've got to be fully committed. You've got to be in this all the way. You got to decide like, hey, I'm going to figure out what I'm doing wrong on the phone. I'm going to figure out what I can do better on the phone. I'm going to listen to other people. I'm going to do this all the time. This is me. This is how I'm choosing to define myself right now. And this guy is a great example of going all in. So, one of his phrases is, I don't come with that deal. So for a salesperson, very often we're asked like, hey, why would I go with you over somebody else? And his very simple comeback is, I don't come with that deal over there. I don't know who those people are. I don't know what's going on, but I know that I'm going to take care of you here. And so let's go ahead and sign these documents. And his pivot is flawless. His pivot is, I don't come with that deal over there. Let's go ahead and sign these documents over here so you and I can continue this relationship. So he injects his personal brand that he has built up in a conversation into the sale. So he says, I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to answer. I'm going to be responsible for that. So he takes ownership of that, and people love that. If something goes wrong, they want to know they can point to you. If something goes right, they know they can point to you. They want somebody to have that personal connection with, because if it's just the company, that's intangible. There's nobody they can actually talk to and hold responsible for good or bad. Your trick then is to make sure that you've got more good than bad. So make sure that you are promising, under-promising, so you can over-deliver. So set those expectations up correctly. Power moves. So I've been using power moves for a decade and a half now, something crazy like that. So this is that old like Ben Affleck, motion creates emotion kind of a thing. Here's the psychology behind a power move. So a power move, this might actually came from Tony Robbins, if I'm not mistaken. Tony Robbins. So Tony Robbins has this thing where you have some like physical motion that is tied to a mental emotion, right? So motion, emotion, see how it goes there? Mine happens to be the touchdown sign, right? I'm a big NFL fan. I am a 49ers diehard fan. Sometimes I get grief about that. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. But I watch the 49ers, and when they score a touchdown, I stand up and go, touchdown! Right? And my whole family's like, oh, geez, he's watching football again, right? But that move gives me a sense of like victory, of like success. Right? And it's been that way since childhood for me. And I didn't realize that just that move can make me feel better. It gives me some of those like emotional like tie-ins to victory and success and seeing my team win. And I felt that way. Hence the actual moment that I when we score a touchdown. And I do that, and even now when I just do it now, just pretensies, I still feel better. I feel like, yes, that Tiger Woods movement is that yes thing, right? So figure out what your power move is. Then I want you to translate that success to your work success. So when you lock a loan, when you get a transfer, when you pass a test, when you answer a question correctly, when you overcome an objection, whatever success looks like for you today, do that moment. So you train your body when you do this or whatever it is, you feel that success. Then when you're feeling not so good in the future, a week from now, and you're feeling like, man, I don't know if I can do this. I'm not feeling it, Sundance. Here's what you do. You invoke the power move. So a week from now, after you train your body that this is what success feels like, then you do it when you haven't found success yet, but your body is going to feel like, yes, I'm ready now, and you can go find success. You're primed for success. You're ready for success, so go get them today.